Something is in the air in 2020, let's be honest, because I don't know how I found so many people who have broken up in 2020. We are only 6 months in. Why is everyone breaking up? That is right, today on Beyond the Screen, I am dishing out the top 10 celebrities who broke up in 2020. So far, I'm sure there will be many more, unfortunately. I'm your host for this one. I'm Josh Bedard. Thanks for coming back to our channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss another upload. And also stick around to the end because we do comment shout outs and it is a lot of fun. But for now, let's get to this list. Kicking off our list, number 10 is Madelaine, Petsh, and Travis Mills. This one made me really sad because I followed their relationship for the 3 years that they were together. Their fans never expected them to split because from the outside looking in, they seemed perfect. But back in February, Travis wrote up a very long caption and post with a heartfelt message confirming that they had split. The long message was a look back at the relationship, and he ended it by saying, "I'm not deleting any of our images. I regret nothing." No real explanation was given as to why they split or who made the call, and Madelaine never posted anything about it. A source said that she did move her stuff out of his Los Angeles home immediately after they broke up, and she is now rooming with some of her friends. Coming in next, number 9 is Kristin Cavalari and Cutler. Another one that was super sad for any Hills fans out there. After the Hills series ended, Kristin went on to marry Jay and had a life with him for over 10 years. By the time they split, they were married with 3 beautiful kids, which always makes the situation more difficult. If you watched Kristin's show, Very Cavalari, you would have seen that the relationship had many struggles and they fought hard to make it work for a very long time. But back in April, Kristin posted on her Instagram saying, "With great sadness, after 10 years together, we have come to a loving conclusion to get a divorce." She explains that they both have love and respect for each other, so it seemed like they were able to end on civil terms, which is very good for the kids, obviously. Cruising into number 8 is Lili, Reinhart, and Cole Sprouse. The Riverdale sweethearts dated for almost 3 years until the relationship was confirmed to be over earlier this year. They won the hearts of many people after they played Betty and Jughead on the show, and then they romantically fell in love on set. A bunch of drama hit the fan though when they split after claims surfaced saying that Cole cheated on her with a younger model. He actually faced a ton of heat for the claims, but they both deny the allegations. A source recently spoke about their breakup and said, "Cole and Lili split before the pandemic hit and have been quarantining separately. They remain good friends." So obviously, I don't think he cheated because I ain't remaining friends with someone who cheats on me. Cruising to number 7 is Amanda Bynes and Paul Michael. People were really excited to see Amanda in what they hoped would be a happy and healthy relationship. The two of them met near the end of 2019 and started dating not long after. It wasn't long into the relationship before Amanda announced their engagement on Valentine's Day this year in an Instagram post. But just 3 weeks after that, it was announced that they had split and the engagement was called off. In her engagement post, she shared a video where she said she had been sober for over a year, but it turns out that she had been readmitted into a treatment living facility. Paul didn't have much to say about it, but he told In Touch that they did split and he still loves her and that she is his best friend. But wait, I did some digging. On May 23rd on her Instagram, she recently just posted this long update, and in it, she wrote that she's still engaged to Paul. And May 23rd, that is like less than 2 weeks ago. So I don't know. Moving on to number 6, we have Aaron Carter and Melanie Martin. Not gonna lie, I didn't even know he had a girlfriend. The two of them dated for 3 months, and Aaron announced their split just 1 day after she was arrested for domestic violence, and a few days after they announced that she was pregnant. Apparently, they felt that their love was strong enough during that 3 months to get tattoos. She tattooed his name on her wrist, and he put her name across the side of his forehead. She posted a picture of her tattoo to her Instagram, saying that she was going to have it lasered off. Probably a smart choice. She claims that he cheated on her and ran away from responsibility, obviously referring to their child. But he denied the allegations, and just 3 days after they broke up, he posted on Instagram a photo with his new girlfriend. What? Also, in case you're wondering about his tattoo, he grew his hair out into these side bangs to cover it. Halfway into our list is Colbie Caillat and Justin Young. The singer announced in April that she and her fiance had split after 10 years together. She posted a message on Instagram saying, "This is difficult for us to share, but we want to be honest with you all. After 10 wonderful years, Justin and I have ended our relationship. We started out as best friends and we will continue to be best friends." She then reassured her fans that they will continue to make music together the way that they always have, so fans were thrilled. I just gotta say, imagine having to announce your breakup or divorce to the world, or feeling like you had to. What an awful thing. Like, that would suck. I like how they ended very civilly though. It's very sweet. Rolling into number 4 is Scott Disick and Sofia Richie. The world felt some type of way when Scott moved on from Kourtney Kardashian and began dating someone much younger than him. The two of them dated for 3 years but recently broke up, like within a few days. Sources have claimed that they broke up because of Kourtney, saying that Scott is still in love with her. Other sources say it was because of his family, meaning his kids, and that they were more of a priority than Sofia, and that was hard for her to deal with. People are thinking that Sofia and Scott might get back together though, because they did admit they have been texting and keeping in touch ever since they broke up. But some people are hoping that he returns to Kourtney, the mother of his kids, and then they romantically have their family together once and for all. We're gonna have to let this play out because it's fresh. In the 3rd spot is Julianne Hough and Brooks Leach. Guys, I am not a sports fan. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. The dancer and hockey player announced their split just a few days ago. They started dating back in 2014 and tied the knot in July 2017. After being married for 3 years, they are calling it quits, but in a very loving way. They posted a joint statement saying that they have lovingly decided to separate and that they have an abundance of love and respect for one another. Sources have said that they have been having marital issues for a while and needed some time to admit that their marriage was actually over. They decided to quarantine separately though before any of this was announced. And although they deleted all their pictures together on social media, they still follow each other and they still comment and support each other's posts, and it's so sweet. I really respect if you can end on a mutual civil note. Can't say I relate. Swipe in number 2 on our list is Charli D'Amelio and Chase Hudson. If you don't know who they are, Charli is the most famous and rich 16-year-old on the TikTok app, and Chase was her boyfriend, who is also a very big TikTok star. They announced their split in April and both share beautiful messages on their Instagram, having nothing but good things to say about each other. But allegations quickly came out saying that Chase had cheated on Charli. 2 of the Hype House members, Josh Richards and Bryce Hall, accused Chase of sliding into the DMs of Josh's girlfriend, Nessa Barrett. They said that he wanted to hook up with her and even went as far as sending explicit pictures of himself. He denied all the claims, and we have yet to get a firm answer on what really went down. Taking over our number 1 spot is Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green. Their breakup caused a lot of drama recently after Megan found herself in the middle of a cheating scandal. The actress has been married to Brian Austin Green for 10 years, and he recently announced their split online, not mentioning anything about her cheating. Immediately after, rumors started claiming that it was because Megan cheated on him with rapper Machine Gun Kelly. But on top of that, her ex-boyfriend Shia LaBeouf came forward and revealed that she had cheated on Brian when they were filming Transformers. He said that they were actually hooking up while she was engaged to him at that time. Damn, that is crazy, girl. I don't know what actually happened, but it's not a good look.
Starting off this countdown, we have Bill Hader and Rachel Bilson. In 2013, the pair met while on set of the movie The To-Do List. But at the time, they were both in relationships. Fast forward to 2019, the couple had both moved on from their past partners and found each other. The relationship was officially confirmed at the Golden Globes in January, where they made a debut together. However, on July 10th, it was reported that Bill and Rachel have split. Although the two have called it quits, they remain amicable. In our 9th spot, we have Jeff Lewis and Scott Anderson. Jeff Lewis, known for his show Flipping Out, revealed on his radio show on May 4th that the couple will be splitting after a year of dating. He said, and I quote, "We called it quits over the weekend. The last 8 weeks have been kind of rough. He's had a lot of anxiety, a lot of frustration, and it got to the point where I felt that he was hypercritical of me." He then said that the reason for their split was because there was was a lot of negativity and always a lot of complaining. He also stated that he regrets not going to therapy with Scott. But everything happens for a reason. But then on June 4th, Jeff shared a photo of him and Scott out with another couple. Could it be a double date? We don't know for sure. It may just be that the couple remain amicable. Moving on to number 8, we have Ashley Benson and Cara Delevingne. I wish this one wasn't true. They were so cute together. In early April, multiple sources confirmed that the two had called it quits after almost 2 years of dating. A source said, and I quote, "Cara and Ashley always had their ups and downs before, but it's over now." The pair were first spotted back in August of 2018 when they were photographed kissing at an airport. In 2019, Delevingne confirmed their relationship. Now the two have moved their separate ways, and Delevingne has been separate from Benson, quarantining with her friends. Coming in at number 7, we have Ryan Seacrest and Shayna Taylor. Looks like third time isn't the charm when it comes to this couple. Ryan Seacrest and Shayna Taylor have broken up. Again. For the third time. Their rep told people on June 29th that, and I quote, "Ryan and Shayna decided to end the romantic relationship amicably some time ago. They remain good friends, each other's biggest supporters, and will always cherish their time together as a couple." The couple started dating back in 2013 when they met through mutual friends. In 2014, they broke up for a brief period of time, but then moved in together in May of 2017. In 2019, the pair broke up again, but later that year they were spotted on vacation together and told sources that they had reconnected. But now the couple has split again. So what do you think? Is there still hope for them? Will they get back together again in the future? Let me know in the comments below. In our 6th spot, we have Julianne Hough and Brooks Laich. On May 29th, Julianne Hough and Brooks Laich announced that they will be splitting up after 3 years of marriage. The couple met back in 2013 and apparently hit it off instantly. Then in 2015, after a little more than a year and a half of dating, the two became engaged. In 2017, they tied the knot, but sadly they have made the decision to call it quits. They released a joint statement that read, "We have lovingly and carefully taken the time we have needed to arrive at our decision to separate. We share an abundance of love and respect for one another and will continue to lead with our hearts from that place. We kindly request your compassion and respect for our privacy moving forward." Apparently, the two were social distancing separately during the pandemic, and that's when they started to realize that they didn't mind being apart. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with Stacey Dash and Jeffrey Marty. Stacey Dash, the actress best known for Clueless, announced on April 30th that her and her husband will be parting ways. She made an announcement on her Instagram that read, and I quote, "Hello everyone, my husband and I have made the hard decision of ending our marriage. After much prayer, I feel this is the right path for both of us. I wish him nothing but the best." She added, "Thank you everyone for your support and respecting our privacy during this difficult time." This is Dash's 4th time ending a marriage. The two got married in April of 2018, only 10 days after meeting each other. 10 days? That's not enough time to get to know someone. They could have been a serial killer for all we know, but thankfully that wasn't the case. The marriage lasted 2 years before they went their separate ways. Coming in at number 4, we have Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green. Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green started dating back in 2004 and tied the knot in 2010. From there, they had 3 sons together. But on May 18th, during an episode of Green's podcast, he announced their breakup. He said, and I quote, "Megan has always been honest with me. I've always been honest with her. We've had an amazing relationship. I will always love her, and I know she'll always love me." Although they both went their separate ways and Megan is now dating Machine Gun Kelly, Green still isn't filing for divorce yet. Source claims that he wants to give Megan space and is hopeful that they will find their way back to one another. That's really cute. Moving on to number 3, we have Scott Disick and Sofia Richie. The reality star and influencer Scott Disick and Sofia Richie have called it quits after just over 3 years together. The breakup was confirmed on May 27th after Scott's brief trip to rehab. One source says that they are technically split, but Sofia has been in touch with Scott. Another source says, and I quote, "There wasn't a fight or anything bad that happened between them. Sofia simply wishes to do her own thing while Scott takes care of his health." But another source claims that there's more to it than just that. The source says, and I quote, "Scott is always going to be in love with Courtney, and that's something Sofia has had to face since even before she got serious with him." They continue on to say that Sofia realized that she wasn't going to be Scott's priority. In our second spot, we have Kelly Clarkson and Brandon Blackstock. Kelly Clarkson and Brandon Blackstock have announced their split after 7 years of marriage. Clarkson filed for divorce on June 4th. A source told People magazine that, and I quote, "Things had changed in their marriage and the split was a while coming. They both work so hard, it's nearly impossible to enjoy each other, especially with the children needing constant attention." Another source says that the pandemic only made things worse for the two and just added too much stress on the relationship. The couple got married back in October of 2013 and shared 2 kids together. Source says that Clarkson is requesting joint physical and legal custody of their children, and also requested that the judge not grant spousal support to Brandon and that they split the cost of the legal fees. And in our number 1 spot, we have Vanessa Morgan and Michael Kopech. Actress Vanessa Morgan and White Sox pitcher Michael Kopech are getting a divorce after 6 months of marriage. On July 27th, Kopech filed for divorce, only 3 days after Morgan announced her pregnancy. On that Friday, the actress shared photos and videos from her baby shower, where she revealed that she was having a baby boy. However, her husband wasn't in attendance. The couple got engaged last July after only a year of dating, and got married earlier this year in January. Now, we don't know why the pair are splitting up, but sources have confirmed that Kopech is the father of Vanessa's child. Starting off this countdown, we have Paris Jackson and Gabriel Glenn. Daughter of Michael Jackson, Paris Jackson and her boyfriend Gabriel Glenn have broke things off after more than 2 years of dating. On August 4th, it was confirmed that their relationship has come to its end. Jackson revealed that the two were constantly butting heads. She said, and I quote, "It's a very interesting dynamic. We both have double stubborn energy. I've always known I was stubborn, and I know that he was stubborn because he's a Taurus. The two are in a band together called the Soundflowers, but fans have no need to worry. The band will still remain together." Jackson said, "When we first got together, even if we didn't work out as a couple, we always would want to be in a band together. Our music was one thing we wanted to hold on to no matter what." Continuing on at number 9, we have Dr. Dre and Nicole Young. After 24 years of marriage, Dr. Dre and his wife Nicole Young are getting a divorce. Young filed for divorce on June 29 due to irreconcilable differences. According to TMZ, the two do not have a prenup, but they will be splitting $60 million in real estate. And they will also need to divvy up the profit they made from the sale of their $4.5 million home back in 2019. In our 8th spot, we have Simone Biles and Stacey Irvin Jr. Olympic gymnast Simone Biles revealed to Vogue magazine that her and her boyfriend of 3 years have called it quits. She told the magazine, and I quote, "It's hard being young and having that long of a relationship and then ending it, but it was for the best." The pair went public about their relationship in August of 2017. Biles posted a photo on Instagram of her and Irvin with the caption, "Always smiling with you." But fans knew something was fishy after Irvin didn't wish her a happy birthday back in March. A couple months later, Biles revealed that they have split. Coming in at number 7, we have Casey Musgraves and Rustin Kelly. On July 3rd, the two singer-songwriters announced that they will be separating after 2 years of marriage. The pair met at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville in March of 2016. The next year, in October, they got married. In a joint statement, the two said, "With heavy but hopeful hearts, we wanted to put our own thoughts into the air about what's happening." They continued on saying, "We've made this painful decision together. A healthy decision that comes after a very long period of trying the best we can. It simply just didn't work. Though we are parting ways in marriage, we will remain true friends for the rest of our lives. We hold no blame, anger, or contempt for each other, and we ask for privacy and positive wishes for us both as we learn how to navigate through this." They concluded saying that their connection and love for each other will never be erased. Moving on to number 6, we have Cole Sprouse and Lili Reinhart. Sorry for all you Bughead fans out there, but the Riverdale actors have reportedly split up. The two met back in 2016 on the set of Riverdale. From there, they really hit things off, but always kept their relationship more low-key. Sources say they began dating in 2017 and dated for nearly 3 years. A source told People magazine that the pair had often been on and off again, but they are currently not together. That statement was released when people realized the pair were quarantining separately. This was further confirmed when Skeet Ulrich, fellow co-star, did an Instagram live and answered a question about the pair, and he said they were a very cute couple. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with Timothée Chalamet and Lily Rose Depp. Let me start off by saying that these two were a beautiful couple, like holy. The pair were dating for just over a year, but in the May issue of British Vogue, Chalamet revealed that he was single. So all you ladies out there, now's your chance. The two first met while filming The King. Rumors of them dating began in October of 2018 when they were spotted grabbing coffee together in New York. Then they went on a vacation together in Paris, France. In September of 2019, the two were caught kissing each other while on a boat in Italy. But now, Chalamet is back on the market. In our 4th spot, we have Channing Tatum and Jessie J. On April 4th, it was revealed that Channing Tatum and Jessie J had split again. The pair were first linked together in October of 2018. It said that they dated from late 2018 until December of 2019 when they called it off for the first time. Then in January, they got back together, but now they have broken it off again. According to People magazine, the reason for the breakup is due to their hectic schedules. A source revealed that the breakup was amicable and they feel like they are just better off as friends. Making our way down the list at number 3, we have Jesse Metcalfe and Cara Santana. Jesse Metcalfe, known for his role in John Tucker Must Die, great movie by the way, or Desperate Housewives, has apparently split from his fiancée, Cara Santana. A source told E! and I quote, "Jesse and Cara have been together for a decade and have had their fair share of ups and downs. They truly have been on and off several times throughout the duration of their relationship. Recently, they hit a breaking point and have been having issues. Cara really wants a wedding and she feels Jesse is still not ready to commit or agree on when they're finally going to tie the knot. I mean, the couple have been engaged since 2016, that's kinda long time. But rumors began to fly recently because they were spotted back together running errands. It was later revealed that they are not back together, but they're just on civil terms because of living on the same property together thanks to the pandemic. In our 2nd spot, we have Tracy Morgan and Megan Woolover. 51-year-old comedian Tracy Morgan and his wife of 5 years, Megan Woolover, filed for divorce back in July. Although Tracy Morgan is known for his humor, sadly, this is no joke. Tracy released a statement on July 29th to ET revealing this shocking news. The statement read, "Sadly, after nearly 5 years of marriage, Megan and I are filing for divorce. This is a challenging time for all involved, so I ask that you please respect our privacy." The couple got engaged in 2011 and got married back in 2015. They share a 7-year-old daughter together. A spokesperson for the New Jersey Superior Court confirmed to ET that a divorce complaint was submitted for filing, but that this case will most likely be sealed. And in our number 1 spot, we have Mary-Kate Olsen and Olivier Sarkozy. After 5 years of marriage, Olsen and Sarkozy are getting a divorce. But for this pair, it turned out to be very, very complicated. So on May 13th, they filed for divorce. But according to TMZ, Olsen filed for divorce in April, but it was delayed because of the pandemic. Then on May 15th, Olsen requested for an emergency divorce, but it was rejected. Finally, after the courts reopened, she was able to file her divorce petition. It was reported that the pandemic took a toll on their relationship. In fact, according to one news outlet, Olsen pulled the plug on the marriage when her husband invited his ex-wife to move into their home together during the pandemic. Okay, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want an ex-wife living with me for God knows how long. And that's all for today's video. I hope you all aren't too heartbroken. Now let's move on to our comment shoutout portion. I'll be shouting out comments from my video, Top 10 Celebrities Who Broke Up During Quarantine, the first part. Melissa Marcellin commented, "Emily Blunt and John Krasinski are still madly in love, and that's all I need in this world." Amen to that. But if they break up, then it just proves that true love doesn't exist. They're so cute together. William Riviere commented, "My heart missed a beat when I heard that Kelly Clarkson is getting divorced. I can't believe it." I know. What is happening out there? Zaim Nazarella commented, "Julianne Hough and Brooks Lake announced their breakup on my birthday. Yikes. Happy birthday to you. Hopefully you weren't a big fan of them." And that's all for today's video. Don't forget to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shout out. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to be on the screen. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll catch y'all later.